What's going on, guys? Dominic and John. I'm here with
It's King Asante.
Pop Culture / Tik Tokers TikTok. Welcome back.
You might know me from saying my famous line, "Welcome back to the Pop Culture / T-Side TikTok." It's King Asante, and let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. We're here to talk about it. My friend, what did we just celebrate today?
Wait, what did we celebrate today?
What did you celebrate today?
Oh, today we're celebrating 900K
900,000 followers.
followers on TikTok.
Tell them how we got 900,000 followers, because well, what were you at a month ago?
A month ago, I think I was like around 800K.
800K. So he's stacking up 100,000 followers basically a month. I did 80K, I think 2 months ago. So did you get were you part of the ghost culture something? Ghost. Oh fuck! I didn't put the mic on this one. Action. Were you part of the ghost face culture, my friend?
Oh, a little bit. I was.
Yeah, you hopped on that?
I did hop on that for like.
Those guys gave me 8,000 followers.
Damn.
Yeah, in 1 month. That shit was amazing.
They're the real ones.
Comments, likes, and like my notifications were just follow. It was just all go face. And I'm waiting for the Santa Claus thing to pop up. But it's not.
The cults on TikTok are like they really are a community. Like, you know what I mean?
Have you promoted them, or you just joined them in general?
I think I just joined them for that month, like October.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then once we got into like November, you know.
When did you start this whole TikTok wave, my friend?
So TikTok, I started TikTok in 2019, November actually, to be exact. So I've been doing this for about like 2 years, and I put like blood, sweat, and tears into this account. Every day I wake up, put like 2 to 3 hours of time aside, and I make content. But yeah, it's been fun though, like, you know.
Always fun, man. Always. So I have a group chat of a group of TikTokers, like I told you, the Latinx community, and one TikToker actually stopped the whole like content creation conversation and said, "What do you guys do mentally to prepare yourselves for the day?" So I personally, I walk 5 miles minimum. I walk 5 miles minimum a day. I just do videos in the morning, wake up, get my breakfast, everything like that, and I'll just start walking. Walk around the block, a couple miles back, and then I do my videos for the night. And then if I want to go out, I go out. What do you do? Do you meditate? Do you yoga?
The first thing I do when I wake up is I pee. And then after I pee, I do like my skincare routine for my face.
Okay.
And then after that, I cook myself some breakfast. It's usually some avocado toast.
Alright.
And that just puts me in the mood to make content.
Well, though, I mean,
Yeah.
facial care and cooking. It's put your phone down for a little while.
Exactly.
And then you make content later. Do you do anything at night before you go to bed, or any stretches or whatever?
I like to work out. So like I like to go to the gym.
You guys have a gym here?
Yeah, we have a gym at the apartment complex and also at the university that I go to, which is like really close by.
So what's the rest of your schedule? Do you have, because you're a full-time student
Yeah.
here at University of San Diego?
Yeah.
Is it University?
San Diego State.
Oh, what college had the undies run out here?
Oh.
Did you see the vibe earlier?
I did. I think that was UCLA.
UCLA, yeah.
Yeah.
And then some other school had an actual completely naked run that my friend said she's seen the video. I didn't see the video, but she's seen it. Do you guys have anything like that here on this campus? Traditions, that's what they said.
Not that I know of.
No.
Like, it's just like your basic, like, I feel like it's known to be like a party school and like
Okay.
a lot of frats and sorority stuff, you know?
Yeah. King Sante is not from San Diego, but he decided to come to school for San Diego for what reason?
Because it was the furthest from my hometown.
Oh, you're one of those. Okay.
But also too,
Yeah, the city type vibe.
I knew that it was a bigger environment and city that I feel like I wanted to experience. Like, I'm from a really, really small town.
Yeah.
And I wanted to just experience a big city, and also it was close to LA.
Okay.
And I knew that I wanted to do content creation and be a content creator, so like I was like, you know what? I can do both. You know, I didn't want to be in LA, but I wanted to go visit. Yeah.
How has content creation changed your life, my friend?
Oh man, I've been able to connect with cool people like you, people like in the pop culture realm of TikTok, I think specifically, like, you know, and I think of like people that are in the pop culture realm, I think of you, I think of Hannah, I think of Jordan, like all these people that are now like my friends that
Who's
I
Jordan?
just get to talk to. Jordan, what?
Oh yeah, Jordan would know.
Wouldn't
You have to say the whole name, man.
Jordan wouldn't know.
We're talking about labels now. It's King Asante. I don't even know what his whole name is. It's just King Asante. You know what I'm saying? Dominican John. Jordan would know. Hannah Kosh.
Hannah Kosh.
And you said Noah? Did you say Noah?
No, Noah. I didn't say Noah, but yes, Noah. I don't really talk to Noah as much, but like we DM sometimes.
He called me back and it said friends. I was like, yes, friends, purified, fuck it.
He's a little bit more private, but like I think we still like mutually support each other.
So who was the first name you said? You said
Hannah, Jordan. That's I think you. I included you.
Oh, okay. Me, Hannah, and Jordan. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. But you were just last week with Just a Reporter.
Just a Reporter, Zachary Reality.
Who are the other guys? Yeah,
Masani.
Who's Zachary Reality?
Zachary Reality. He just does like reality TV.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
so like he's okay. And then who's
And then Masani. She's uncultured, unfiltered, and she just does like.
Oh, I seen her.
She does like a lot more like hip hop like music.
Is that a company or that's her?
That's just her.
That's just her name. Then.
Yeah.
So where did King Asante come from?
King Asante. Well, obviously my first name's Asante, and then the King part just comes from like I don't know, like I move like a king, like I am a king. It's just like something I like.
I've always been like that too.
Believe in. Like it just gives me confidence. It's like how I think I should be treated despite how maybe others view me.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know, like I'm a king. Like at the end of the day.
100%.
Yeah.
The program you said you're in for the Black community. I'm in the Latinx community, guys. If you guys don't know, if you're Spanish, join. If you're a small creator, join next year. I don't know how it works, but it's definitely a blessing. He just told me that he was part of the, what do you guys call it?
The Black TikTok.
Oh yeah, it's literally just called
It's
Black
just
TikTok,
called
right?
Black TikTok.
Yeah. That was weird. And people are kind of weirded out about Black TikTok and Juneteenth and stuff like that. Do you want to talk more about that or?
It's just like a really cool environment to connect like Black creators like on TikTok, and something that I've gained from it is just like obviously like networking and talking to creators, but just like sometimes it's hard to be a Black creator like on TikTok in terms of being censored or in terms of feeling like you're not like getting the credit you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or people are not crediting you for dances or different trends and stuff. So like it's just like it just feels like a safe space, and like everyone just like supports each other and everyone wants to see them win. You know what I mean? So it's just been cool.
Have you met anybody within that you became close friends with? It's just like everyone's mutuals, follow each other.
Everyone's mutuals. I have gotten close to like a lot of them, but I couldn't like give you like a list of it. It's just a lot. It's a lot of people. But really cool things that have happened in this space is I think like about like 3 weeks ago, they got Khalid to be on Zoom. So we were able to
tell me that. That's lit.
Yeah,
I was talking about Jay Dalby. You gotta tell me about Khalid.
And we were able to kind of talk to him and just like I don't know how much I can say about it, but like he showed us some cool stuff that he's working on and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
So you said you know the exact date you started TikTok. So do you have written down when you hit your first 100K? Do you have written down 500K? I missed your 500K video. I seen the fucking Friends video like 2 months later.
Oh man,
like
I think I saw your comment. I was like,
I was so tight. I was like, how the fuck did you get these people together? And I was like, I feel like I should have been contacted. And then when I seen that you did Friends Only and people like just said, yeah, I'm down to do it, and you asked, I was like, oh, bro, you see me miss shit like that. I don't know why.
Hey, you'll be there for the 1 million.
I'm definitely like.
I'm gonna text you.
I
have your number now, so I'm gonna literally.
I'm gonna know when you get 1 million before you know. Trust me. So do you have written down when you had your first 100K, when the 500K date? Do you have those days?
I do. They're like on a story on Instagram, so I can kind of pull up the dates.
Yeah, little bubbles. All right.
Yeah.
So do you know? It was like 2 months ago you were at 500K. It was like less than a year ago that you were 100K. Like, what's the problem?
So last year, around this time, I think I was like at 100K. So a whole year later, like right now, 2020,
life changing.
It just basically like it's crazy. Like sometimes I'm like, I can't process it. You know what I mean? I'm like, holy shit, like that's a lot of people.
Do you have a definite date that you're gonna hit 1 million? If you're hitting 100K a month, it's clearly coming next month, within the next month. Or You have 2 weeks to try to get 100K, and you get it before the year ends, and you start the year with $1 million, and not get canceled by charges $1 million. Like what she said, oh god, only 100 million or whatever the fuck she said. I forgot what she said, but
yeah.
Do you have a date promise that you're like?
I don't really have
that date.
A date. I just want to continue doing what I'm doing, be consistent, and come out with quality content that people like, and the 1 million will come sooner or later.
So I found King Asante. I'm pretty sure at the 100. I'm pretty sure when I first seen him was like 178. I don't know why I remember him, or 158. One of those two. And I think I was at like 180, and then I only knew about Jordan, I only knew about Hannah, and I only knew about Noah. So I didn't know anybody else doing the stuff that we do. And like I said, my account got banned. Made another account, and then I was worried about a part 2, like backup account. Now I'm officially on mine, and you flew right by, and I was like, what the fuck? And I don't really care. Everybody has their own lessons. We all have our own connections. Like I said, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. I've talked to people with 5 million followers, with 10 million followers, verified people. And when you get into Instagram, they have no idea what the fuck they're doing on Instagram. Or you get on Facebook, they have no idea what they're doing on Facebook. If you're on Twitter, they don't know what they're doing on Twitter. And I'm like, yo, I just hit 1 million views yesterday, and clearly you're a bigger creator than me. You should be on Facebook hitting millions of views with me. Or you should be on YouTube Shorts, because everyone has YouTube, but you should be on YouTube Shorts and have 1 million views more than me. So, like I said, you're already established on YouTube as 150K subscribers. When I first seen it, what do you have now? Does that grow for you, or is it not growing for you?
I think it's very gradual. Yeah.
Like I hit 10K in like 3 months, and then it just flat, stop. But I still got a couple viral videos, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
But I feel like we were in there early. You definitely took off on that. I definitely want to get you on Pinterest because they're doing paid creators. And then if you don't have a Facebook, I need you to download Facebook after this conversation. So we're getting millions of views on Facebook. It's the same exact engagement you get from TikTok from little kids, but it's 50 to 80-year-olds or like 40 to 60-year-olds that are like commenting the same exact kind of comments, but different perspectives. So like I'll be talking about like the Island Boys, and they're like, where the fuck are their parents? What the fuck is going on? Or I don't know if you know who Bio is, but Bio's a Dominican baby that looks like a grown ass man. Well, no, a grown ass man that looks like a baby.
Okay.
You know what that is?
No.
Bio Latingancia?
No, I don't think so.
You ever seen 2 Chainz eat the most expensive shit?
Oh yeah.
So they switched 2 Chainz with Bio for like the whole season. But I brought him to the club a couple times, and I have a couple videos that went viral because he was swearing in my video and they thought he was a baby. So when I posted on Facebook, it went crazy. Let's say my TikTok got like 500K, my Facebook video has like 3 million. And they're like, where is this kid's parents? You guys think that's cute? You guys think that's funny? And it's like a different perspective of older generation doing the same thing that the younger generation is doing to us anyways, because we don't relate to them, but they want to relate to us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So TikTok, Facebook, my list right now, I'm in TikTok and YouTube paying. So I got TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest once I figure out the algorithm, and then Twitter, like I said, is a hit or miss. What do you got for your favorite apps?
TikTok, that's where it all started. So like I feel like I gotta nurture that, my audience, but I do want to branch out and like, be a YouTuber that makes like long form content eventually.
I'm trying to have a setup, like a real setup, not like.
I feel like that'd be so fun to do, like just try to like be do longer content.
It's like you do the short form first easily, and then you can just literally sit on a couch like this with good lighting and just post a long form video that's like longer than 2-3 minutes, and then hope and pray that because the algorithm for long form content is kind of trash.
Yeah.
And I hate it, and that's why YouTube is dominating right now because they went short.
Yeah.
Facebook is dominating right now because they went short. Instagram, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but your app sucks. But overall, you're just on TikTok. Overall, you have 900K on TikTok. Have you been able to move those followers to Instagram or Facebook or any other app that you use? Or?
I think like YouTube and TikTok, I think they're mutually like, I get a lot of people that are comment like, oh, like I'm following your TikTok and your YouTube, but Instagram has been a little bit slow, but I'm working on it.
That's perfect. You have to go on all platforms because they all update within the next year, and they're all gonna have short form content eventually. Besides Twitter, Twitter's fucking trash. Fuck you, Twitter and Instagram. What do you have to say to someone that is at the 100K level or under 100K that are looking at someone like you and think you're already famous, and like I already told you my experience with the YouTube event that was at, that we're all the same, but you have to be kind of invited into the circle, and then they treat you like everybody in the circle. If you're just an outsider, hey guys, I have this many followers, no one gives a fuck. But if someone of higher power brings us to this room, and they're all here, we're all here to collab. So what do you have to say to someone that's smaller, that's trying to get into what we're doing, or trying to get into the big leagues?
Yeah, I would say like really just focus on yourself, and try to like grow your audience. You know what I mean? Like you want to walk into a room and feel confident and have content that like you believe in and like you're proud of. So like I would definitely say just like really focus on yourself, and then like those people and the networking will come a lot easier because you don't have to like, you know what I mean? And yeah, just focus on yourself, and don't be afraid to like reach out. I think a lot of people are scared to get rejected by people.
I'm like that, but sometimes if I know, I know. Like, I know with you, I was like, yo, bro, I'm coming. I don't care if we're staying at McDonald's. We're gonna make a fucking video and we're gonna do some conversations. So.
Like you can't be scared to put yourself out there. I think that's one thing. You gotta get over that fear, and then get over the fear of being rejected. You know, I've auditioned for stuff, I've pitched shows, I've tried to do all these things, and like I've gotten rejected from all of that. But at the end of the day,
what shows have you tried to apply for? I don't like those though. The process to apply for things like that, that's like,
just like I've had companies reach out to me and they want to come with shows and different ideas, and like it's been like 4 or 5 times it's happened, and like it
never happened.
Doesn't happen. But at the same time, like that's okay to like get rejected and do stuff because you learn from it.
It's an experience.
Yeah, it's an experience, and like it just shows. It kind of humbles you, and it shows that you need to continue to work hard, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So my next program, our last Zoom class was to make I didn't do it yet. I need to do it, but to make a resume, but not like, oh, I'm applying for a job, like a resume that says like where you've been featured on, who you've collabed with, how many views, and what's your analytics for this app and this, and what can you provide for those brands.
Yeah.
So I'm sleeping on that. That was like 2 weeks ago when I started that. But a lot of my creators sent it in, and I'm like, this is fire. Because that's why I want to ask you. So I've been reposted by Rap TV, and I've been reposted by like Generation something. I'll show you after this video. But have you been reposted by anybody, or seen someone that you talked about repost you?
Yeah, I think one of the craziest moments was when Lil Nas X reposted one of my videos.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I forgot
that I made about
okay.
him. And like he's someone that I look up to and like admire just because he's so like,
I mean, it's crazy.
Like bold and courageous, and like he just doesn't give a fuck about anything, and he does anything he needs to do to promote his shit. So like that was like a crazy moment for me.
Did he contact you in any way, or he was just downloading videos and posting it, right?
Yeah, I just know it's saved in his camera roll somewhere. My face is there, but
were you tagged?
I wasn't tagged, unfortunately.
But he did the watermark downloads.
Yeah.
It's also, like I said, familiar faces. It's like TikTok it's not about getting the followers. It's definitely about the viewers. But if your face is recognizable on TikTok, you can post on any separate account and you'll be recognized on TikTok. Like eventually, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I remember that week, like my account was going crazy.
Yeah.
Like people, I think like that him reposting me like gave me some credibility to what I was doing, and like it just I think I like got some followers from that, you know.
So this is not on campus, right? This is just a separate location.
Yeah.
So have you been noticed on campus, like walking around?
I have by like a few people, and not a lot, to be honest. I usually put my hood on, have a mask
People
on.
say not a lot. It's because a lot of people won't come up to you, but you can see the eyes.
There's been a few people that just come up to me and I'm like, hey, like what's up? Like I'm down to chat, talk to them. You know, if I'm not running to class, you know what I mean. But I'm down to like, I just say what's up, you know.
Do you have any creators around here?
Hannah Kosh lives here.
But collab with her and talk to her?
Yeah, we've hung out sometimes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so you met her before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
How is she? What was the...
She's super
What did you guys meet
cool.
up for?
We just met up just to eat. Like nothing, no collab. We just talked.
You're just like, I'm from San Diego, you're from San Diego?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's really cool. Like,
That was recent?
Yeah. We've hung out like a couple times. Yeah, she's just like really fun, and like we just kind of talk about like we just kind of just relate about like this whole experience, because it's a lot of people go through this.
Yeah.
So like when you meet creators and like you talk about like
We need to talk about it.
yeah, it's fun.
And we have no one to talk about it. That's the problem. We don't have no one to talk about it.
That understands it like
Yeah.
fully. It's you can kind of judge it from an outside perspective, but then when you go through it and like you feel like all the emotions of like, you know, the influencers that are watching us that maybe might be upset or might be happy, then you have our audience, then you have our personal lives, like
It's a hit or miss.
yeah.
100%. Like me, I have a couple like I moved to Florida for 2 years during the pandemic, came back, and it was like to network with people locally. Like even like the people that just, you know, have their own breakfast spot or have, you know, a little workout or anything like that. And then no one wants to work. There people at a certain level where they do not want to work. They do not want to put in the work, but they have a business.
Yeah.
Like our names are businesses, so that's why we're putting so much effort into that business. But like if you actually have something that generates sales, where you have to post on social media to generate more sales, you would think something that's paying your bills, you'd want to, you know. And it's for me in my city, and like I'm really big in my city. So I went to high school, elementary, middle school. We owned the grocery store on the block, so we're in the Spanish community, and I owned a nightclub on the block. The whole city knew, everyone knew who I was. So like I'm not famous in my city, I'm known in my city. So like even if they know me from TikTok, people are like, no, we don't know him from TikTok. Like that's Dominic John. Like he's from Worcester. Like this is our these are people. You know what I'm saying? And I got those connects, and then they just all watch and either rather pay. So I offer a social media class. Like I told you, I'll charge $50 for a social media page post, but I'll charge $40 for a 2-hour social media class. And 100% they just want to pay the $50. When I'm offering to literally like
to teach them
green screen, like I have the 18-inch ring light, green screen, the mic, and I'm like, all right, we talk about it, we talk about their goals, their motivation, this and that, and I'm like, all right, stand up, we're recording. They won't have a haircut, they won't have anything. It doesn't matter. You're recording every single day, whatever you can, vlog it, talk about it, whatever topic, and it works. You know, I sell a couple classes here and there, you know, because it's my personal time. But have you had that experience with like friends or like people locally that hit you up that want to do social media, and then like after a week they stop posting because they don't see views or something like that, that are not dedicated as you are?
Yeah, I have a lot of people ask me for advice on just like how to get started, or like even creators themselves like will ask me like, hey, like I'm lacking some motivation, or like I'm not really seeing views, and they'll ask me questions, and I'm always open to like helping them.
What do you tell me?
It really just depends on the question, you know. If someone's not seeing views, I usually just say like, you know what, just keep doing what you're doing, you know what I mean? If it's a pattern for like a few weeks, well then just try to recreate like your top videos again, you know what I mean? Get what do you think is not working out, you know what I mean? Like, you know your audience best, so like, you know? So sometimes it's not always about the views too. Sometimes it's just about like you having fun and putting stuff out there that
you enjoy. So you don't complain about the views, you know what I'm saying? You're having fun with it, do it.
Exactly.
So my number one advice is, and they have to have 10 pieces of content. So when people contact me and they haven't even posted or posted once, or they have a list of content. So my first piece of advice, when they say they have a list of content, I say, bro, by the time you create this list, there's 100,000 people on each topic that are going viral. 2 or 3% of them are all going viral on the topic that you just wrote down, and you wasted your time writing it on paper and didn't record anything. And I'm not saying if you prepare for a video you know you're about to post.
Yeah.
They're writing a list of diversified content that they're never going to post.
Yeah.
So I tell them, everyone's going viral on that topic the second you write it on a piece of paper. And then my second advice is, when they have content, thank God, average out the last 10 videos that you posted. Figure out your average. If it's 2,000 views because you're a low account, or if it's 10,000 views in your bigger account, and whatever's over 10,000, recreate those videos massively, like every other day.
Yeah.
Or repost it if you want to be lazy, but recreate the videos differently on that topic. And that's the only 2 advice I have for everybody.
Yeah.
Until they start, and then they can actually ask me TikTok advice, or Instagram advice, or YouTube advice. But they're asking for advice, but it's literally like, yo bro, just post. And they're like,
Yeah.
that was horrible advice. And I'm like, no, like literally just post. And then ask me how to use, a song or how to use a hashtag or how, those are the real questions that they need to ask us instead of, hey man, do you know how I can get more views? Just post. And they have no post.
And it's really simple too, like literally like someone that I look up to a lot is Mr. Beast. And literally like all he says is like, first thing, you have to post. Second thing is make sure the person watches the video all the way through. So like it sounds really simple, and it is simple. You know what I mean? And it's like I think on top of that too, posting and making sure that your viewer watches it all the way through, making it entertaining. The third piece is just like there's so many people that are creators out there. So like, what are you gonna do that is gonna stand out and like be authentic to yourself? You know what I mean? So those are my like 3 pieces of advice.
So my content is basically, bang! I say some crazy shit in the beginning, and then whether it's false or true. So I don't know if you've seen my bio, but my bio is I twist the truth, because most of our sources are usually lying, until we find the facts.
Yeah.
So I twist the truth. I made that up as in like it saves me from like saying whatever the fuck I want, even if it's fake or wrong.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I always use an example like, let's say you were eating, I don't know, ice cream or whatever, and I'll be like, oh, King Asante hates ice cream. That'll be my topic, and then I'll be like, nah, but for real, he was at, this place eating ice cream, and people seen him and took photos of him and blah, blah, blah. But my intro will be abnormal, like the most random shit in the world just to catch someone's attention.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell them the facts after. So like, I twist the truth is like, just, my first fact is just whatever the fuck I want to say. What do you do with your long minute videos that I watch throughout the whole thing, and then I rewatch it because I want to hear it's welcome back to the T side.
Welcome back to the pop culture.
Yeah, one of those
you need to get it down.
No, I'm not gonna get it down. What do you do when you do? I know you say you write it down, but how? Yeah, like tell me a little process of how you make a 1 minute video, because we only make 15-30 second videos. What is it? How do you grab their attention in the beginning? How do you put your T side of TikTok part and then keep them watching for the next 30 seconds?
Well, I feel like my viewers kind of know what I'm going to do now. Like they know that it's going to be long, and they know that I'm hoping that it's going to be interesting to them. And obviously there's so many people that talk about news and talk about pop culture, and like I think the thing with me that I try to do is I try to pull out like all the little interesting facts that people might not talk about. For example, I'll use one of my recent videos that did really well was this guy that is going viral. His name's TJ. He's someone who's homeless.
Is that Byron?
The guy that did the Byron video. And
he's got an apartment.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's
an update. That's good. I'm proud of him for doing that. But see, TikTok literally changes people's lives. But like no one was really giving him attention or talking about him, and like I was like, you know what, I want to be one of the first ones to talk about him, and talk about the GoFundMe and all that stuff. And one of the facts that I did throw in there was that Bad Baby like donated money, and I feel like maybe other people would not have said that. So it's like the little things that I think that really resonate with like my audience. They're like, oh, what else in the story is Asante going to talk about that maybe somebody else did it?
Yeah. That's dope. If I could find the GoFundMe's, like the Travis Scott one, I did that with the 9-year-old that passed away, and tried it like, and then the 14-year-old that passed away, like I found this coach's Instagram post and stuff, and I was like, everyone go follow them, blah blah blah. But it's kind of hard for us to like actually go through like normal pages and like. Yeah. But it's worth it in the end because we have the following to actually like retell that, hey guys.
It's tough though sometimes too, because you're on crunch time and like you want to deliver to your audience like as soon as you can with the news, but you just got to do some research sometimes. It just takes a bit.
It takes a little while. Yeah. When it gets to that, like
a
couple articles, his coach or his parent, or wait till the press conference releases, then you actually like the lady. That I think she's like Arabian or stuff that went viral. She died. Her daughter died in the Travis Scott thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like all 3 of those, I found them all individually, and like I try to make videos and promote the family and see if people can go on and actually want to you see someone pass away, or you see someone on the street that is a viral video, they need your help, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we have the voices for it, which is even better. Overall, I don't know. Do you have anything else to say to the people, or? I don't get views on YouTube yet, so there's only be like 50, 100 people. But hopefully, one day I get 1 million subscribers, and they go back and see King Asante when he had 1 million, and he has 10 million this year. And I'm still at 300,000, but it's okay.
What is? I guess we can end like on one question. What's been like your favorite part about like this journey? I think.
In general.
Yeah.
So, I always like to give back. So it's my favorite part. Like I said, I contact you, DM personally, Jordan personally, Henry J, who changes the name of his. I haven't contacted Hannah or Noah, but Noah follows me back, which is really dope. And when I find, the other two creators I told you, like my Love So Real family, they have a 5 million. Brandon has 5 million. And every time I find something about a different social media or a different way of payment, $1 million, whatever fund that an app has, I feed it to you guys. The TikTok Zoom classes or people that you need to talk to, or the YouTube Zoom classes and YouTube people you need to talk to. The second I eat, I like to see everybody else eat, and like the people that actually put in the work. So like I wouldn't send it to my friends for no reason who don't post or not on the app. I send it to you guys, where we're not friends, but now we're friends because we met, but we're not friends, but in the social media world, we're connected. And I'm like, if I'm getting this opportunity, and this guy has more followers than me, or if I'm getting an opportunity and this guy's about to come up, they need to be talking to these people so we can speed up the process and kick up together. So, what's your best?
No, yeah, I appreciate that too. Like that you like are super open about everything. You know what I mean? And I think in the long run, like creators are gonna like reciprocate that with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's literally my goal. Like, and I do it with like locals. Like if I see potential with them, I'll put my 100% with them until they give up on me. And I'm like, all right, good. If you don't want to post anymore, then. I had a friend that I helped him up to get 48,000 followers. He quit on me because like his views were going down. He's like, no one likes my videos anymore, this and that. And then I was like, all right, bet, I'm not talking to you no more. And we're still cool, but like I was like, I'm not talking about content no more. And then he's like, yo, I'm back and making content. It took him literally 3 months to hit 50K. And in less than a month, I got him to 48. So he already had all the information that he needed to do. He already knew the consistency. But he needed someone to tell him to be consistent. And I was there every day, like literally editing videos for him, like he was sending to me type of. And then he gave up on me. I'm like, you fucking asshole. Like,
come on, bro.
I'm on to the next one, and I help out the next one. I can't give everybody 100%.
Yeah.
Drains us personally. It'll drain you guys 100% of the day too. Yeah. Anything else?
I guess my favorite part about this is just like I like actually like really enjoy this. Like I'm very passionate about this, and there was a point in time where I was working 40 hours a week at a place I did not want to work at. I didn't really like it, and
has that story.
There was a point in time where I was making more money doing TikToks, and I actually couldn't believe it, and I quit that week. And ever since then, I've stuck to it, and like. It's just something I really enjoy. I think that's really the cool thing about this. Like all this, like I enjoy it, and I like just embrace it all.
I love it.
Yeah.
King Asante has a video with 30 million views. Do you want to tell people how much you made on that video? Or we don't want to talk money?
I want to stay on the creator fund.
Yeah, we can't tell you that. 30 million views, you guys do the math. Guys, it's Dominican John, and I'm here with
King Asante.
Welcome back to the Welcome back to the
pop culture
side, side of TikTok. The King Asante.
Thank you for having me.
Same block, same hood. So far, so good. Same block, same hood. So far, so good. Same block, same hood. So far, so good. Same block, same hood. Same block, same hood. So far, so good. So far, so good. Same block, same hood.